another video based around the movement of atoms.
In this video, we will be talking to you viewers about the movement of atoms and the causes of these different stages. They are melting, evaporation, condensation, and solidification. Moreover, we will also be talking to you about solids, liquids, and gases.
Well, let's get started. The first state of matter is solid. So, what is a solid? A solid is a state of matter. A solid has a definite volume as well as a definite shape. This means it cannot change its shape unless there's an external force.
What is a liquid? A liquid has a definite volume and a variable shape. This is a substance that flows freely and can conform to the shape and size of its container.
Lastly, what is a gas? A gas has a variable shape and is the only state of matter which has a variable volume. Also, it is compressible and expandable. This means that when a gas is put into a different size container, it will change the amount of space it occupies.
Now we will demonstrate a visual display about each of the principles of matter, as well as what happens to the atoms when they are hot and cold. So let's get started by describing a solid. Firstly, you all need to know that solids have very low energy states, meaning they don't have the energy to fight the attractions between them, causing them to have a strong bond. As you can see, when atoms are cold in a solid, they are close together and only vibrate in a fixed position. However, when heat is added to these atoms, they react to it by vibrating a lot faster and spreading further apart.
After the particles in a solid spread further apart, they form a medium energy state which turns them into liquid. This process is known as melting. As a result, they have some energy to fight the attractions between them, causing them to have medium strength bonds. This is the bond which helps a liquid flow and change its shape easily depending on the object they're in. As you can notice, when the liquid is cold, the particles are sliding across each other in a constant speed. However, when heat is added to these particles, their speed is a lot faster and they're more spread out, transforming them into gas. This process is known as evaporation.
Once the liquid has entirely evaporated into steam, the particles form a high-energy state, which is found in gas. The high-energy state gives them lots of energy to fight against the attractions between particles. In fact, the particles have so much energy that they break their bonds entirely, stating that there are no bonds in gas, and this is why gases have a variable volume. However, that is not the end of the cycle. Next up is condensation.
Condensation is a process in which gas changes into liquid when it touches a cooler surface. In condensation, the atom's reaction process is just reversed. Solidification is the last step for the cycle. It is just the same as condensation, except this is when liquid turns into solid, for example, an ice cube. As you can see, the atoms are in a liquid state, meaning they're walking right now. Soon they will start bumping into each other due to the high heat energy. This will allow the atoms to transform back into a solid state.
We hope you enjoyed our visual display.
That's all for today. Hope you have an amazing day and goodbye.